Hi Capricorn, this is Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and I'm doing a reading for you for the upcoming week. Please bear in mind that the universe is on its own time scale, so what's happening might not come up just yet. We'll find out, right? The universe does what it wants to. Please bear in mind too that if this reading may or may not resonate for you. If not, you might want to check your other astrological placements to see what is going on. Okay, so I'm going to start out with an oracle card. This lovely deck that my friend gave me. It's a very friendly, cheerful deck. My decks have personalities. That's just the way it is. I've learned to roll with it. Okay, Capricorn, what is going on with you? Bring love into the situation. Great. You're already scared, aren't you? I don't have time for love. I don't. I'm so busy. I'm doing this, and I've been so hurt and burnt before, and I'm still thinking about that person who I burnt and hurt. Or they hurt and burnt me, because cross-watchers, you are welcome here. But just remember to check your other sign, too, because, you know, it takes two to tango. So, let's see what is going on with you. So I'm using the tarot, it's the Ink and Intuition deck. It's a tattoo tarot deck. And this deck is fussy. No, I'm sorry, sweetie, you're not fussy. But this deck is precise. It does not like at all doing reversals. The cards do not come up reversed. But the thing is, with the way that works out with this deck, is that even though the cards are reversed, sometimes their energies might come out more as reversal because the cards will be listening to the other cards around them, right? So some of the other cards might be a bad influence on them. Oh no, right? Please don't come steal cards with me, right? And then the cards are all like, yes, we're going to steal cards. Like, no, I'm a good card. And they're like, haha, you're reversed now. It's just the way it works out, right? And it doesn't look like such a dramatic deck, but it really is. So here we go. Where you find yourself. Oh, you're totally being Capricorn. Hi. Knight of Coins, right? You're stable. You're moving forward to things. You're concentrating on your money. You're making sure that at some point you have a lot to offer somebody. But where is this somebody? Do they exist? They might. If you're thinking about it. You got someone on your mind you're thinking about. And you're afraid of being hurt. Ten of Swords. Okay, Capricorn. You can trust people. Like, for real. You really can if you want. So the person you're dealing with, Five of Cups. So they've been hurt too. Ooh. And there's the Queen of Coins. This might be another earth sign. And then a devil. Devil's Capricorn energy. This is someone from your past. This isn't someone new that you're stuck on. Or it just feels like somebody you've known before. There's a really good chance this is another earth sign too. And I don't even think, like, when you guys ended things between each other, I don't even think it was like a bad breakup. I think it was like a drifting apart situation. Like, maybe one of you moved. Maybe one of you got really busy with work. Maybe both of you got really busy with work. Maybe something happened and somebody had to go out of town and obligations, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this doesn't look like an explosive breakup by any means. And you both were really hurt by it, but you didn't tell the other person how much you liked them. Some of this is a little unhealthy. I gotta be honest here. If you're thinking about them this much... Okay, hold on a second. So, situation... Page of Cups. You want to make them some sort of offer. Five of Coins. Okay. That has a different meaning here. And then, wow, you've gotten almost all the court cards. So Knave of Coins, Page of Pentacles, Knight, Queen, Page. This could have also been a situation where somebody went back to someone that was prior to this relationship. Right? Better the devil that you know than the one that you don't. And this caused a lot of pain because even though it might have seemed like the only choice at the time, you walked away, or they walked away, cross watchers or whoever, somebody walked away from this. There's a lot going on here. Another thing that was going on with this too is you guys have been separate for a while. I mean, we're not talking like days, weeks. We're not talking an on and off relationship. We're talking you guys were together for a while and then like months or years. And then you separated for months or years. And you missed each other. You both really missed each other. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What is helping this? Well, jumped out of the deck. Love, right? Offering of love to each other. Right? Because in the traditional tarot deck, this has the sad guy and 3 cups are knocked over and everything's miserable, and then there's 2 cups standing up. These 2 cups. Yeah, so even though you guys were apart from each other, and even though it ended, you guys never really wished each other badly. Like, there was no drama afterward. Just kind of like sadness. Maybe when you cut the other off for a long time. Like maybe you blocked them because it hurt too much, or they blocked you because it hurt too much. Or you guys threw each other into your own jobs. And then what's preventing this from coming back? So what's a blockage? The Magician. One of you did not tell the other one how they felt. One was more emotionally open. I'm guessing it's the person who left rather than the person who stayed. I think they were a little more open. They might have said like, hey, I got this job offer. Hey, I have a chance to relocate. I really like you. Do you want to come with? And you're like, no. Or you made plans to go with and then you like changed your mind, which you're entitled to do. But you're what ifing. There's a lot of what ifing going on here. Okay. And then the current outcome with the situation is the 4 of Swords. So again, this is something you are thinking about a lot. A lot. Maybe you got back in contact with them on Facebook. I don't know what's going on here. Somehow in the separation of months to years, you guys have come into contact recently. One of you may have been partnered at one time during this reconnection, but I don't think they're partnered anymore. I think you're both single. And I think the becoming single had nothing to do with this prior relationship. Like maybe you got back in contact with the person and they were in the process of getting divorced. Or maybe you got back in contact with this person and their relationship was on the outs anyway. Who knows? We have to find out. All right, let's sort these. Shuffle, not sort. What am I? Capricorn, what are you doing to me? Making you say things like sort and organized. Okay, Hangman reversed. Clarifying where the Capricorn is. You might be making the same mistake. You might be holding on so hard to the past that you're having problems letting go and seeing this future, right? Making up your own chains that bind you. Oh, they can't still think of me. Oh, they won't accept my friend request. Give it a try. What do you got to lose, right? Your heart. Oh, no. Again, bring love into the equation, right? Or situation. Equation. You can't equation. Don't think of love as a transaction. Just don't. Maybe that was part of the problem, right? I want to build this future, but they add X, Y, Z. Huh. I don't know. Well, okay. So where they're at, 7 of Cups reversed. They are not making any choices right now either. Yeah, they kind of, you're on their mind. Even if you guys aren't in contact right now, you guys are thinking about each other. Okay. Situation. There's grief here. Again. So this card too, it can be like being together through hardships, and it can also be being left out in the cold. And I think you guys are feeling like you left each other out. Like maybe somebody ended up with like a Page of Cups, like somebody childish and emotional. And instead of somebody who was still childish, but they were offering you something. This kind of looks like late teens, early 20s, college years. Like all this happened. Yeah, that's what I would say is going on. Okay. And let's see. Oh, see, I'm not very graceful today. Ooh! So yes, so you're in a period of waiting, right? Make that contact because, ta-da! That's right. 10 of Pentacles. So even part of you is all like, oh no, I missed this opportunity. Oh gosh, you know, what if, what if, what if? You can still build something with this person. You totally can. You have to let go of this grief of something that never happened, right? Because you don't know. You guys might have had to grow up before you reconnect, because maybe when you were in your early 20s, you were a bit selfish, right? Or maybe in the early 20s, they weren't serious about school and dropped out for a couple of years. You know, maybe they didn't have a career they wanted. Maybe they were working a terrible job while you were going and getting promotions. You know, maybe one of you was paying like 70% of the bills and the other person was paying 30% and they took you for granted. There's a lot of things that are going on too. Yes. So here's what's going on with you. Love and equations and situations. You have an ex, Capricorn. And for some reason it ended. You guys have been apart for a while. And you're both thinking about each other. And you're wondering if I should do something. Or like me, the Capricorn, if I should do something about it. You know what? If you don't, you're going to still what if, what if, what if. You might as well try it, right? I guess the worst that could happen would be like, oh no, they're not the person I thought they were. But you kind of don't want them to be, right? I mean, think about it. Do you really want somebody who's still acting the same way they did 5 years ago? Do you still want someone who's acting the same way that they did 10 years ago? Right? You want people to move. You want people to progress. You want people to move further along in their life paths. And that's what you've both been doing. You just haven't been doing it together. And right now you have a chance to make that movement together. Yeah, give it a try. Oh my goodness. Tell them. Tell them that you like them. Tell them this time. Make it clear to them what you hope for, right? Let them know how much, you know, this hurts. I wouldn't like go on the first date or, you know, first rekindle where you guys go out for coffee and you're like, boo-hoo, you know, I named my dog after you, you know. I wouldn't go like crazy or anything like that, because they might just run, because that's too many emotions for whoever this person is. Because like I said, it really looks like it's another earth sign. They don't do so hot with emotions. They feel a lot, But when it comes from like heart to brain to mouth, something just, there's a missing circuit there. There just is. They're working on it though. And whoever your partner was in the past, they have been working on doing that. And I think they're hoping that you were doing the same thing too, and learning to express yourself better, especially with someone like you that they really trust. Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck, Capricorn. Send that request. Send that friend request. Slide into those DMs. Send that email, right? Do a hey on LinkedIn. Well, maybe you don't want to do a hey on LinkedIn because that might annoy them. But, you know, get back in contact. Keep it light. But don't forget that that person at one point was very important to your life. And respect that connection if it comes back to you. And I'm thinking it's pretty likely you'll have an opportunity to rekindle it. Yeah. All right. Bye, Capricorn. Have a lovely evening.